New details are emerging in the case of 32-year-old Chad Doerman, who has confessed to killing his 3 sons at their Monroe Township, Ohio home on June 15. The father of 3 admitted to shooting his young boys with a rifle on the family's lawn and shooting their mother, who got away and called for help. Some say Doerman was an angry man who mistreated his wife and children, but no one expected him to kill his kids. Released body cam footage from his arrest showed a calm and cooperative man. Police were dispatched to the home about 4:15 p.m. Sheriff's deputies arrived at the home near the intersection of Laurel-Lindale Road and Claremontville-Laurel Road after 2 separate reports of a shooter at the house. The boy's mother called 911, said her babies had been shot. A second call came from a witness after seeing a young girl who was later identified as Doerman's stepdaughter running through the street, yelling that her father was killing everyone.
911, where's your emergency?
There's a girl running down the street saying that her stepfather is killing everyone in her family. It's on the corner of where there's a body shop and the fire department. Do you know what road this is?
Okay, what's your name?
Give it into the fire department.
What's your name?
Do you know what road this is? Laura-Lindale Road.
You said what?
It's Laura-Lindale Road.
Okay, and what did the female say to you?
And she says that her stepfather is killing everybody in her house. I did. I'm on the phone with them right now.
Did she say how or what was happening?
I asked her to get in the car with me, and she said she couldn't leave her family. But I think she ran to the fire department.
So she went to the fire station. What did she look like?
She's probably a young teenager, probably like 16 maybe, with long blonde hair. And she has a black dog.
Did she say anything about a baby?
I don't know about no baby. She said she just couldn't leave her family. But I see a car running around. I'm sorry?
Do you see anything from the house?
So I drove down the road a little bit, so I was afraid that I was going to get shot myself since I interacted with her face-to-face. So I'm just about maybe 3 houses down. But she's waiting at the corner. I don't know what she's doing, but I kind of still see her in the corner. But I saw a car kind of came around and whipped around, so I'm not exactly sure if that's him or if he's chasing her or not. I'm sorry?
What kind of vehicle was it?
I saw it was like a gray. Did you see that car whip around? It's one of the fire department guys.
Okay.
I think maybe a fire department guy. It was a regular kind of Focus-looking gray car.
Okay, we have help on the way. Thank you so
Dark
much.
Gray.
If you
Okay, all right.
else, call us back, okay, and steer clear of the area at this time.
Okay. This said stay clear from the area.
Yeah, which
but she came to bed. That's the house right there.
Okay.
Oh, are you inside where you're safe?
I'm standing outside where I can see the lady.
Okay.
I'm across the street at Lindale Automotive.
Can you tell how many people have been shot?
I think 2 children.
Okay. All right. What was
that
your
I've
name,
seen.
sir?
My name is.
What's your last name? All right. We've got help on the way. If you could just try to stay inside so that you're safe.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Deputies arriving the scene immediately began life-saving measures on the boys who were pronounced dead. Their mother was taken to a hospital for treatment by emergency personnel.
Show us your fucking hands now! Stand up! Stand up! Stand up! Stand up now! Stand up! Stand the fuck up! Get your hands out here. Caliber 21. It's in there.
There's people that need first aid, and that's the shooter who's not complying. They need to take care of the victims. They have to shoot him and shoot him.
Man, I ain't trying to hurt nobody. I'm completely sober. Never did drugs
63, we're 21. Get the EMS over here.
Well, I did drugs when I was little, but I don't do drugs now. I'm sober. I'm not trying to fight you.
Shoot
63. Get your butt inside. Gatlin, get your butt inside.
We on primary?
Now.
29, we got 3 kids down.
3 kids down, 16 kids up.
Gatlin.
63, we're 21.
Knock
Have
it off.
EMS respond over here.
You're clear, they're being advised.
Robert 34, just started mass casualty response.
63, do you want them to respond to the Laurel Lindale address? Where exactly do you need them?
We're right in the front yard. What are you doing, man?
Hey, are you copying all this?
Can I roll over? I ain't gonna hurt you. I ain't gonna hurt nobody.
You got anything on you?
No, I ain't got nothing, man. Phone, that's it. I ain't mad. I ain't nothing. Just make sure that dog don't come out. I don't think he'll bite you. Just don't reach for him and try to grab him and pet him.
All right.
He won't bite you.
What's going on, man?
Nothing. Can I stand up? It's kind of uncomfortable.
I'm gonna
I
get
ain't
you
gonna
here
do
in a
nothing. I ain't
second.
running away. You can do whatever you want with me.
During Doerman's arraignment in court on Friday, Clermont County's Chief Prosecutor David Gass said Doerman confessed that he had planned the killings for months. He lined his sons up execution style in the front yard of their home. One of the boys managed to run away, but Doerman hunted him down and brought him back to the other children. The children's mother tried to stop him, but he shot her in the hand during their struggle. Neighbor Richard Kincannon said Doerman was an angry man with a bad temper. Quote, "He was angry every day. There wasn't a day he didn't yell at his wife and kids out there."
You felt like he was just angry, generally speaking.
He was every day. Heard him. There wasn't a day he didn't yell at his wife and kids out there.
What would he yell?
All kinds of shit. He was just angry, yelling at her all the time, treating her like.
Chad's father, Keith Doerman, 59, said he doesn't know what led to the killings, but said his son must have snapped. There was something going on in his life that he couldn't handle no more. "I can't talk to him. They aren't letting me talk to him, so I don't have any answers. He probably hid a lot of stuff from me." Keith Doerman claims that his son had no mental health issues or history of violent behavior, and that during a recent visit, everything seemed fine. He was a jokester and a fun-loving guy. From what we gathered, Chad Doerman was charged with domestic violence in 2010 after choking his father, but the case was dismissed when the elderly Doerman did not appear as a witness for the prosecution. The prosecutor had this to say in court about Chad.
The trauma that this man has inflicted on his family, the community, law enforcement, first responders, and all of the rest of us who have any idea what's going on here is unspeakable. He was their world, he was their guardian, and he executed them in cold blood. To make things even more disturbing, Judge, this was no haphazard act. Again, by his own admission, he planned the events of this day.
Rachel Brown, the boy's aunt, put together a GoFundMe page that has raised more than $230,000 so far. "My sister lost her 3 amazing babies yesterday. Nothing will make this better. It will never be okay. But please, if you can find it in your heart to help relieve the financial burden of this tragedy, please donate. No one should have to go through this." The page reads, "Donors have expressed their love and support for the family." One donor wrote, "My heart breaks for your sister, your niece, and family. I and my family send our thoughts and prayers in this most difficult time. May God wrap you all in His loving, merciful arms now and forever. God has those 3 precious boys. No mother should have to endure the loss of a child, let alone 3. Another donor commented, "Please know y'all have a lot of people praying and sending love and light now and always. I catch myself crying over this randomly throughout the day. This really shook me to my core. I can't imagine how the mother felt and how the babies felt. That their dad can do this to them. Their protector, their best friend." Rachel Brown, their aunt, posted this on Facebook 2 days after the incident. "We want the world to know how amazing these babies were. They are not only this tragedy. They are not only this tragedy. They were happy and funny. Kind, loving boys. They're beautiful and deserve to be proudly displayed. They fished and played ball. They loved fiercely and with their entire hearts. They played together just as hard. Nothing will ever be right without them, but they need to be seen for the blessings they were, the happy lives they lived, the mom who loves them more than herself. They were perfect baby boys. We still don't have knowledge of the motive behind this murder, but we will persist in questioning the reason behind it. There is an obituary that has been out about the boys. They called them three brothers bonded together in life and now for eternity. The visitation is Monday, June 26, and it is public. Chad Doerman is expected back in court on July 5, 2023. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel. Your support will be greatly appreciated.